And she says, I'm going to do what I want, and then you're the boss. Is that what she said? I think so. Okay. But actually, right. I think you all go. I think you ought to go on second account.
Right?
Oh, she put it on the table. I'm going to go back where you go back. Let's go back. Oh, let me show you the floor.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Outdoors Chamber Luncheons. And for 18 months, we haven't seen you guys. Where you been? But it's love to see everybody here today. And the sponsor of the luncheon today is the Trinidad Tourism Board. My name is Linda Barron. If you haven't known who I am, I'm a former chamber president. The traditions of the past president will pass the gavel to the new president, introduce our new board president, and pass the gavel over to our new president, Mr. Lee Fallon. Will you please come forward? I am pass you this so that you can go like that, I guess. That's how you look, see? I already broke it. Here is Mr. Lee Fallon.
Thanks, everybody. One of my first official acts, I was told, is I can go with this agenda or I can change it. So I'm just going to change it up a little bit. First thing I'd like to do is, if you don't mind, I know you're all eating, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. So welcome back to the first Trinidad Los Angeles County Chamber Luncheon. Since the ending of the program back in January of 2020, members may be aware of some of the operational changes that have occurred in that time period, as our business community has gone through one of the worst times in my 58-year-old lifetime with the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic. Many businesses were required to shutter their doors, their owners and staff forced onto the public dole, and sadly, the lifting of some of the restrictions today, many businesses were not able to return back and reopen. A recent U.S. Chamber poll announced that 4 in 10 Americans who lost their jobs during the pandemic time, 10 have become self-employed, and another 1 in 10 have just simply retired. Half, 49% of Americans who became unemployed during the pandemic say that they're not actively or not very actively looking for work. Less than a third, 32%, report only active in their job search. 6 in 10 respondents, 61%, say they are in no hurry to return to work, and 3 in 10, 30%, say they do not intend or expect to return to work this year. Nearly half of those numbers, or 13% of the plan to return to work at all. Extrapolated to 9.3 million unemployed Americans, That's an estimated 2.8 million people who will remain on the sidelines this year alone. 1.2 million of whom never expect to return back to work. Pandemic and remain unemployed have turned down at least one job offer in the past year. 1 in 6 not actively seeking work, or 16%, say the amount of money they are receiving from unemployment benefits and government programs make it, quote, not worth looking, unquote, for work. Even more, 28% of survey respondents agree that there are a lot of people who are not looking for work because they can do almost or just as well collecting unemployment benefits. On top of the staffing struggles, costs have risen nearly 5.5% since July, the highest rate of inflation since the Great Depression. Gasoline prices have risen more than 40%, and America has gone in the last 6 months from a nation celebrating energy independence to begging OPEC to raise their oil production levels, sending America dollars that hate us while destroying American jobs and American businesses. Colorado businesses are struggling with a daily barrage of new tariffs, fees, and social programs. Colorado regulatory requirements have increased more in the past 10 years than in the past 50 years. One such act signed into law, immediately effective on July 14, 2020, is the Healthy Families and Workplace Act that requires paid sick leave for all Colorado employers by 2020.